Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining about the on delay timer. The other name for on delay timer is timer on delay instruction. So here in this particular video we'll be explaining about how to do the programming using on delay timer. So what exactly you mean by the on delay timer? So you can able to see this is a standard instruction set which has been used in Allen Bradley programming PLC, that is T on. So it is timer on delay. So you have the timer. So the timer is nothing but we'll be specifying the address, especially when we are doing with Allen Bradley programming. We'll be using the addressing mode as T4 colon 0. T4 stands for the standard addressing file of that particular uh, timer. So timer base is nothing but it is a time interval between one particular cycle to the next cycle, and the preset value till what time you need to make sure your timer should be running. The accumulator value is nothing but which will be acting as a register. Initially the accumulator value will always starts from 0 and starts counting from 0 to the till the preset value. So during this particular process of cycle, the enable bit will be energized. So when the enable bit will be energized, when your input is energized, your timer starts running and the accumulator value starts counting from 0 to the preset value. So once the accumulator value and the preset value becomes equal, then the done bit gets energized. So the task of the timer has been completed. So you can able to see here in the program, we have a small program. So just imagine there is an output device which has been connected at this particular point, that is output 0013. That is here at this particular stage we have a device which has been connected. So this is a standard instruction here. So input is a switch. When the switches gets energized here, the starting point, so the timer on delay starts running. So the timer starts running. So you can able to see here the accumulator value is 0 and the preset value is 180. So during when the timer gets energized, the enable bit will be energized. So when it is a timer, it is showing that the timer is running. So during the timer running, the accumulator value starts counting from 0 to 180 with the time base of 1. So you can initialize here based on your particular application, you can change your time base. So once the accumulator value and the preset value becomes equal, then the enable bit will get de-energized and the done bit gets energized. The done bit gets energized. Once the done bit is done, so the time what you're waiting to turn on this particular device has been completed. So you're taking the input of the done bit and giving to the output. So the done bit will get energized only when the output, the timer completes its task. So once the timer completes its task, the timer goes to the off state and gives the values to the done bit and makes your output device to get turned on. So we'll start doing with the programming. We need to come back to the RS links, ensure that the emulator is running on the back end. Once this is done, open with the RS emulate 500. So here also the program, no program should be loaded. So we'll start with the new program here. So the file new, we'll start with the new program. So it is asking for, so here we'll try to bring. So what are the things we require? We require one input device, we require a timer on, and we require an output device, and we require one more switch for when the done bit gets energized. So here what is happening, I'll try to take the input here. So one input switch and we have the timer. You can able to see here on this particular tab, you have timer and counter. So in timer and counter we need to select with T on. T on is the timer. So you can able to see here. So T on has get initialized here. So in the next line, once again, we require one input switch to ensure that the done bit is energized, then the output device. So here you can able to say, give the address as I colon 0/0. So this will be your start switch. This is your start switch. So press OK. Then try to give the address of the timer. So T4 colon 0. So this is the only timer we are using. So we'll start directly from 0. If you are using one more timer in the program, we need to go with 1, 2, 3. We can keep on increasing. So then this is what type of timer it is. It is timer on. This is timer on. So what is the time base we require? We'll keep it as 1 and we'll keep it as accumulator value as 0 and the preset value as 10. So then we need to give what we need to give it here. The done bit, the output of the done bit should be taken as a input. So which done bit? It is T4 colon 0 slash, because why T4 colon 0? It is the timer 4 colon 0. That is the only timer we are using, and the bit of this is done bit I am taking here and saying this is the done bit. This is my done bit. So in the next output stage, we need to use output 0 slash 0. So it can be given as motor or fan. Since we are doing with a simulation, we'll try to take any, like what is my condition here. So when I press the start switch makes your timer to run. The timer runs from 0 to 10 with a time base of 1. So after 10 seconds, the motor will turn on. That is my logic, like I need to turn on the motor after 10 seconds. So my program is complete now. Now I'll try to save the program as, you can give any name. I am taking here as T on 1. So T on 1 I'm taking here. I'm just saving the program. So once this is done, my program is saved. I need to download my program. So download my program, it will ask you to download. It will repeat the same procedure what you did for the previous program. Then go online. So I don't have any errors in this particular program. So my program is running properly and the program is loaded to the emulator. You can able to see T on 1 is my program name. It has been loaded to the emulator. Now I'll try to run my program. So when I'm running my program, so the ladder has got energized. So I'll start with the start switch. So everybody can observe here in the accumulator starts counting from 0. As soon as I press the start switch, you can see the accumulator. So accumulator is running. So 1, 2 with respect to the time base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Once the 10 accumulator value reaches the preset value, so automatically the done bit gets energized and the done bit is energized here and the motor is in the on state. So you can able to do once again. If you can able to do once again, you can check here. So you can toggle bit here. You can start the switch. So you can see as soon as you toggle the switch, the enable bit is other parameters are in the off state. So once the accumulator value reaches the preset value, the done bit gets energized. So once the done bit is energized, this bit gets energized and makes the output device to get running. So this is all about the timer. If you have any doubts, you can drop me a message on the comment box.